Okay, so I just want to start this video out. Okay, I will more than likely be back on track in 2 weeks of the schedule on Monday through Thursday, a possible Friday. I've been honestly very busy. This week I was busy. I had no Wi-Fi. Then tomorrow I'm going to be going to Packer family night, and then I'll be gone that whole weekend. And the following week I'm going back to the place I was, and I'm not going to have Wi-Fi for a while. And then I hopefully by not next week but the following week I'll be back on track of posting daily on Crack the Packers podcast. But I feel really bad about not posting a lot. But it's just I don't know. I hope I'm back on track by a little bit, or by 2 weeks, so that way I am posting daily. But with further ado, welcome back to Crack the Packers podcast. Today's video, obviously training camp has begun last week. Now it's been 1 week. And I just wanted to give you an update how the new players, like free agents, rookies. I added one rookie, and that wasn't from our draft class. It was the Manny Wilkins. I just wanted to share some news about him. But at the top, I'm just gonna kind of say what they've been doing. Rashan Gary, huge pressures up the middle at wait, what? Oh, huge pressures up the middle. Also, I'm gonna be grading these two for when they started training camp so far. But Rashan Gary's been getting huge pressures up the middle. Another thing I really liked was he's been beating David Bakhtiari. But he tried going up against Brian Bulaga, and he ended up to the ground. So, I don't know. But Rashan Gary has been a really surprise player for me in 2019 this year. And he's really proved himself so far in training camp. And I'm really excited to see what he will look like in this season and how much snaps he'll get and playing time. And I'm just really excited to see what his stats will be, because he'll be a second string. And next year he has a chance to go all in at a starter. I think this year is going to be a good year for him because he's already got, we've only seen him in training camp. Training camp-wise, he's been really, really good. And I think with him sitting the side as a backup, he can be learning stuff from the stars like Martinez, Za'Darius, Preston, and all them people. And he can cater it into next year. So far I give Rashan Gary an A+. Absolutely love his coordination, everything. So when I made this, Darnell Savage wasn't playing yet. Now I just got to come up with something out of the top of my head before I head down. Hasn't played in training camp. He's only played 2 practices. The first one I didn't hear much about him. Second practice I didn't hear much, so I just put NA. I can't do that. Elgton Jenkins, he's great blocking. He's been going great one-on-one. Elgton has been at a rookie level. I think maybe a little higher than a rookie level, especially for an offensive lineman. I think so far in training camp he's only allowed 2 sacks, and that's really good. That's what we've been looking for. I think Elgton has a shot at a starter position over Lane Taylor, but I do think Lane Taylor is going to win. Overall, I give Elgton Jenkins right now a B+. Jace Sternberger, he's been playing against tight end 3. They got Robert Tonyan as 2, and obviously Jimmy Graham at 1. Rumors have been that Jace Sternberger has been moving back as 4. Because Mercedes Lewis has been there at number 3 now, but I've only heard that from one source, so I don't believe it. I think Jay Sternberger will stay at 3. I think he's going to be playing over Mercedes Lewis. Depends actually the battle between them two. I think Jace has a real chance. I think they both have 50-50 odds. I give Jay Sternberger B-. Dexter Williams, he has some real power. I'm talking real power. He's been getting some up the middle. He hasn't been afraid to get touched. He's been shoving through crowds. He's been jumping. He's been moving. He's been juking. He's been doing everything. I'm talking everything. That's why I just have to give him an A-. Dexter, number 22. He's the man. I'm telling you. Kadar Holman, tight coverage. In other words, sticky. Kadar has been a really surprising cornerback, and I really liked him because he's been sticking to every single player. He's been sticking with MVS, EQ, Moore, and all them players, and I just love his style right now, and I think if he can play like that, he can definitely move up and play over Tremont. So people say Tremont is going to be over Kadar, but I think Kadar has a chance. He's been doing good in zone and man, but when they do dime, it's going to be really a key piece that you can do zone and man coverage. Tremont isn't good on man coverage. He's more good on zone. And I think in defensive backs in the NFL now, you want versatility, so you want man and zone. But so far I give Kadar an A. Kingsley Kiki or Kike, that's how they announce it in the chat. I don't know. But he's had some good pushes, but mostly quiet. From what I've heard from him, I can't really say much because I haven't heard much, but I give him an A so far. Ty Summers, he's working at an average rookie pace. Just for that, I give him a C+. Ty Summers I think he had an interception, but Ty Summers had a really nice push up the middle with Rashawn Gary and Za'Darius. I think as long as Ty is getting some help from the veterans, I think he can sprout into a veteran himself, and I think he could be really, really, really good. And I like to see his future on what's coming on. Then I got Manny Wilkins. I'm really excited for this guy. Like, I'm giving him A+++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++ plus. Man, is this guy ever good. He's good at rushing. He's good at aim. He's good at power. He's good at everything. He's got the package, especially for what you get from an undrafted free agent. I love this dude, and I'm excited to see what comes in 2019. I give him like A+++ times a million. Moving on to our free agents that we got. Zadarius Smith. He is very nice at playing and what I expected from him. Zadarius, he's putting up a little better than what he did in Baltimore. But once I reach the bottom of this list, I'm gonna talk for a little bit. Zadarius an A+. Adrian Amos, he's been quite a bit of knockdowns. A. Billy Turner, he's been not what I expected so far. I give him a B-. You guys are gonna be mad about this. Preston Smith, very disappointed right now. Very disappointed. Therefore, I give him a D+. D. Yes, the letter D. A, B, C, D. D. You don't come to Green Bay and be quiet like that. Do you want to keep your starting position? Then you gotta be getting some pushes. He hasn't had a single sack, no interceptions, nothing. Very disappointed. But some other people I want to talk about. was Matt LaFleur, one, and Aaron Rodgers. So Matt LaFleur, for one, people don't say Matt LaFleur. It's not Matt LaFleur. It's Matt LaFleur. Like Matt the Floor, except you're saying LaFleur. Matt LaFleur, not Matt LaFleur. It doesn't even look like that. It's Matt LaFleur. Okay. Matt LaFleur, I've been really pleased and overwhelmed over what he's been doing to help this team. And I've been really excited because Matt LaFleur has been going above and beyond the expectations of a rookie head coach. A lot of people, including me, were kind of worried at first because it's a young head coach, and some young head coaches are worried about yelling at players and getting all in there. Matt LaFleur, no, I learned that. You bench Josh Jones. You're in there yelling across the field. You're in there yelling at the players. Oh my goodness, was I ever wrong? I mean, and that is what I want. Another thing that I really liked is Matt LaFleur, these fights that happen, he's benching players. Versus Mike McCarthy, when a fight happened, nothing happened. It's just been one plain old keep playing. Another thing I've noticed is Matt LaFleur's brought some positive energy to the team. Matt LaFleur has been... Mike McCarthy, he looked like he's going to kill somebody when he came to a press conference. Matt LaFleur, he's up here, he's making jokes, he's laughing, he's hyping up the players, he's smiling, he's laughing, he's getting along with reporters. Mike McCarthy looked like he wanted to kill everybody, like, honestly. Matt LaFleur, give him an A+ times a trillion. He's been outstanding as a head coach. Outstanding. Oh, and one more thing before I go on. The music. That's another hype up for the players, and I think that's great. I think hyping players up is a key thing. And there's some other teams like the Broncos. Vic Fangio, says, no, you ain't getting no music. We're getting down to the business. You ain't doing nothing. And then you got Bill Belichick, doesn't let him listen to music. Nothing. It's all hardcore. Matt LaFleur is more lenient, but he's strict. And that's a perfect coach. Well, it's nice and tender, and it's good, and what we're looking for. But that's basically all I got. Matt LaFleur and Aaron getting along. Everything on the Packers have been going great. So far, I give Packers an A. Just a little Josh Jones and offense is a little off, but that's it. We still have plenty of training camp to go, preseason to figure it out, to figure our problems off in a game. But I really am excited to see this team, especially going 6-9-1, and everybody predicting 11-5 to 10-6, 13-3 at best. And I'm just really excited to see this team. But thank you for watching Correct the Packers podcast. Like always, make sure to like, subscribe, comment what you thought about the video, or if you have any new video suggestions, and share the account and like the video. But thank you for tuning in to Correct the Packers podcast. Have a good